Well, hello there. My name is Jenny Snell, and I am an Emerald Ambassador with Plexus. And I was asked to share with you guys a little bit about my testimony with inflammation. So, if you've come to this event, you're probably curious about what Plexus can do for you and your health goals. And so, I want to share a little story with you guys. About 2 years ago this month was the day that I decided to try one more thing. And I say one more thing because I had already tried every other thing. And I was really just very skeptical and I was very desperate. I knew that the Lord wanted me to feel my best. I just wasn't sure how to get to that point. I'm a mama of 5 and we homeschool and we live out in the middle of nowhere. And so the internet and ordering is pretty much my only option to getting really high quality holistic options. And I had already ordered a lot of different things trying to help my body feel better. I was very aware of the gut-brain connection. I came into knowing about Plexus supplements with a lot of knowledge about gut health. And so when I saw the products and I saw the ingredients, I didn't want to get too excited, but I was already very excited because everything that I had been trying to piece together myself to help myself feel better was to one degree or the next within these products. So 14 years ago, I was diagnosed with lupus, which is an autoimmune disease, and it has a lot of symptoms. It actually took me 2 years to get the diagnosis. Shortly after that, I was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis. It kind of just fell in line with what I was already dealing with. And then several years later, I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease. So I had a whole ball of inflammatory diseases going on inside of my body. I was very sick. My last 2 pregnancies were very difficult. And recovering from them and just being able to stay awake past 8 o'clock was very difficult. Going up and down our steps hurt. I woke up, I was swollen, I was in pain, I was running fevers. I felt like I had the flu almost every single day. I was very, very sick. Okay, so 2 years ago, this month, I decided to try these supplements. And I want to tell you, try one more thing and give it all you have, because my life looks completely and totally different now, 2 years, than it did for 14 years prior to this. My rheumatoid arthritis, I may, when the weather changes, it goes from hot to cold or cold to hot. For a day or two, I may notice that a little bit, or I may notice like an ache or a pain here and there. But I'm going to tell you this, I'm no longer a candidate for a knee replacement. I can now run on my treadmill again without pain. When I lift my children or cook or carve a pumpkin like we just did a couple weeks ago for Halloween, normally that would cause me tons of pain, or I wouldn't be able to participate or only participate on the sidelines. So it's allowed me to become very present and very involved because I don't have a lot of pain anymore. The other thing that it did inflammation-wise is it helped me with the inflammation in my gut, which was a huge factor with Crohn's disease. I was gluten-free and dairy-free. I used to say I had a handful of foods that I could eat to know that I wasn't going to be in the bathroom for a long period of time or not go to the bathroom for a long period of time. And now that I have regularity, I can go on a date with my husband and not worry about getting home, because we do live out in the boonies and getting home is like an hour plus from the city where we would go eat. And that would be a pretty uncomfortable drive for me. But now I can do that without hesitation. I can also enjoy foods that I didn't normally eat. I still eat very clean, but if I do have something that's not gluten-free or something that's not perfectly clean dairy, it doesn't send me running to the bathroom. And that's a huge win in my life. The other cool thing is that I'm no longer running fevers. I no longer have that yucky lupus rash on my face. My inflammation in my face has gone down. significantly. And I also lost 2 pant sizes, but my weight didn't fluctuate but about 6.5 pounds because it was that much inflammation in my body. So I encourage you to be brave, to be bold, and to try one more thing. Because I sure am glad that I did. My life has been dramatically changed over the last 2 years with trying these supplements and helping me with my inflammation.